Hi everyone, my name is Nicole. I'm a power markets analyst at Aura Energy Research, and this is Lepas Sekolah.
So Nicole, which secondary school did you go to?
I went to SMK St Columba in Miri.
What subjects did you do for SPM?
So I did the standard science stream subjects, so 9 subjects in total.
Why did you decide to do those subjects?
I think I wanted more options because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do in school, so I felt that science stream would give me the widest possible options.
What was your ambition growing up?
So I didn't have a clear ambition growing up. I think at some point in school I wanted to be a teacher. Truth be told, didn't have a very clear ambition, so I just did my best and gave myself as much options as I could.
What do you do now?
I work as a power markets analyst in Aura Energy Research.
And what does that mean?
So I basically study how green energy or renewable energy in the UK is bought and sold. I understand how generators here are run.
What inspired you to be a power markets analyst?
So it's not that I specifically wanted to be a power markets analyst. I basically wanted to work in green energy or energy in general. But in the UK, there's basically many options aside from being an engineer, and being an analyst or in the research field is one of them.
How did you do for SPM?
I got 7A plus and 2A.
And what's your advice for students receiving their SPM results?
Take it as it is and be proud of what you have achieved. And yeah, meet your friends and teachers and enjoy your results day.
How did you feel during SPM results day?
I think I was satisfied with my results. Obviously worked hard for it as well.
Did you receive a scholarship after SPM?
So I had a KTJ scholarship for my A-levels.
Why did you choose KTJ as a place for your A-levels?
I mean, KTJ as a school has a good reputation for good academics and also extracurriculars. So I wanted to study in KTJ.
Would you recommend KTJ for those considering?
Yeah, I would definitely recommend. I think the quality of education and also outside of the education itself, there's a lot of activities as well.
What's your fondest memory in KTJ?
My fondest memories are actually very simple. It's just me and my friends. I had very close friends in KTJ, and we used to do a lot of sports and also watching sunsets and things like that.
How did you do for A-levels?
So I got 4 A stars in the end.
What's your advice for someone looking to make the most of their time in KTJ?
Don't just focus on study, but also really make the time to try to explore your interests and meet new people. This is a time where you basically can join lots of clubs and societies and find out what you are actually interested in.
Where did you study and what?
So I studied mechanical engineering at Imperial College London.
What about Imperial College attracted you to study there?
So Imperial is a well-known university, particularly for STEM. So if you're interested in STEM, definitely would recommend to study there.
What's your advice for someone looking to study in Imperial College London?
I think if you're interested, definitely go for it. It has similar requirements to other universities like academic and also your personal statement. So yeah, if you can, just go for it.
What's your advice for someone writing their UCAS personal statement?
Take it as an opportunity to explore your interests. Write about things that you genuinely find interesting in your readings, not what you think people want to read about.
How was your university life like?
It was fun. Learned a lot about my degree and also what I was interested in as well.
For many people, moving abroad is a massive transition. What's your advice for someone making that transition?
Yeah, definitely. I think especially if you're coming to the UK, don't be afraid to ask for help. There's a lot of Malaysian networks and seniors that you can reach out to. And then once you feel more settled, then have your own hobbies and interests that it keeps you grounded when you're in the UK.
For many UK graduates, the choice between working in the UK and going back home to Malaysia is a massive dilemma. How did you make your decision and why?
Yeah, so same dilemma when I was making that choice at that time. I think I took a practical approach. I basically applied for jobs both in Malaysia and the UK, and then I saw what options I had. And I think I eventually chose the UK because I specifically wanted to work in green energy, and I just felt that there were more technological advancements and developments that I can learn here at this time.
What's your advice for someone looking to make the most of their time in Imperial College?
Yeah, I think there are lots of resources in Imperial that they may not advertise, but look out for them. For example, things like public lectures, student societies, and even facilities like 3D printers and things like that you can use.
What's your fondest memory studying in the Imperial College London?
I think it was good. Lots of projects and practical projects that was really cool as an engineer that you can do, but also definitely making new friends, meeting new people, and having good conversations like that were my fondest memories.
How did you feel when you graduated university?
Yeah, definitely quite happy and end of a long education journey.
How would you summarize your education journey Lepas Sekolah in 3 words?
So I would say that it has been meaningful, satisfying, and definitely eye-opening. My name is Nicole, and this has been my education journey Lepas Sekolah.